guys, and welcome to Explain It Like I'm 5. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different than my usual videos. I'm still going to explain something, it's just not really educational, it's more practical advice. So, the college season is starting. I'm pretty sure everybody's already started classes and gone back to school and everything. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about being a freshman in college. So today's video is how to survive freshman year of college. So my experience was not great for the first semester of my freshman year. I was super homesick. I had a hard time making friends and adjusting to being away from home. I went to school about 3 hours away from where I lived. So it was just tough. I mean, I was still close enough that I was able to go home a lot, but I just had a really hard time transitioning from being at home and in high school to being away from home on my own in college, not really having any friends or anybody that I really knew. So that was really tough for me. So I just wanted to make this video for people who are freshmen in college this year, and it's their first semester, and it might be your first time away from home, and I just want to talk about just ways to make it a little bit easier and give you guys some confidence and to let you know that it will get better and it is gonna be okay. So how to make friends. Like I said, I had a hard time. I was in a suite of 8 girls, which you'd think like, oh, we would all be really close friends. But so it was a quad, which was 4 girls, and then 2 doubles, and I was in one of the doubles. And my roommate was super nice, and we got along really well, but we were kind of different, and she ended up hanging out a lot more with the other double, and the quad was kind of like their own little unit, so I kind of felt like I was all by myself, like I had nobody. And I mean, I didn't really share in all their interests, like they like to go out and party and have fun, and I was more of like a super nerd and just like to stay in on weekends and hang out in that sense. So I had a really hard time making friends, but so the ways that I did make friends, which I eventually did, don't worry, I wasn't a total loner in my whole college career, but I made friends through my classes, actually. I know a lot of times freshman year, especially first semester, you're kind of taking all the required stuff, but there were actually one of the girls in my suite was in one of my classes, and that's how we became really good friends. And then, I mean, as I started to take more of my major classes, I had a lot of the same people in my classes, and that's how we became good friends as well. Also, I joined a club on campus, and that helped a lot too. I made friends that way. We had similar interests because we were in the same club. We hung out all the time because we met for the club and stuff, so that was a really awesome way to make friends as well. And it just takes time. I mean, in the beginning, like, everybody is new, and everybody's trying to be friends with everybody, and you kind of, like, I met some people, like, my orientation group thing, and I met people, like, just on Facebook before I went to college, and those were all kind of, like, not real friendships. They were kind of like, I have nobody, and I just need to try to make friends with as many people as possible. And then it kind of gets weeded out as you start to, like, actually hang out with people, and you're like, okay, like, we don't really have anything in common, or I'm actually better friends with these other people, and I was just kind of doing that because I needed to feel like I had friends. So that's kind of like that weird, like, limbo type of thing in the beginning. But you will find good friends. You'll find people that you connect with, that you have stuff in common with, and some of my best friends now are people that I met in school. So another thing I want to mention is that it's okay to be homesick. I mean, you're definitely going to be, I mean, some people have a really easy time making friends. Some people have a really easy time leaving home, and I'm really friendly, and I'm usually not so shy or anything, but I still did have a hard time. It's just hard to find, like, where you fit in and, like, where that group of friends are that you're, like, that you fit in with really well. Basically, it's okay to be homesick. I'm super close to my family, and so being away from them was really difficult, and my best friend from high school was going to a different college, so that was really tough as well. Just because you're homesick doesn't mean that you're not doing well in college or that you are alone, because there are many, many, many people that are feeling the exact same way as you. Probably everyone. Some people won't admit it, but I'm almost positive that everyone is in the same boat as you and feeling the same way. So you're not alone, and it's okay if you're feeling that way. Another thing I want to mention too is to try to stick it out until second semester. So like I said, I was at the end of first semester going home for Christmas break. I was miserable and I was like, I'm transferring. Like, I don't even want to be here anymore. I want to go home. But I stuck it out. I just wanted to stick it out for the year I made a commitment to that school and I just wanted to, finish what I started. And my second semester was 100% different and just totally, totally, totally better. After first semester, I had such a great experience, and I know a lot of people that were freshmen with me transferred after freshman year because it wasn't really what they wanted, which is totally fine too. If you feel like after your first year this school is too big or too small or doesn't have what I want to study or it's just not right for me and you don't feel good there, then absolutely you should look into transferring. That is totally okay. It doesn't mean that you're a total failure. It doesn't mean that you didn't do well. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that that wasn't the right fit for you. And it's really hard to know if a college is going to be right for you until you actually go to it. When you're applying for schools, it's like you really don't know what you want until you actually experience it. So I went to a small school, and I'm really glad I did. I didn't really know that I wanted a small school until I was in the setting, but I had a really good time there. All of the English communications, like people in all my classes and stuff, we all got really close, and it was awesome because we all had all the same classes and we had them all together usually because it was a really small department. But and then when we presented our theses, we were super, super supportive of each other and stuff, which is really, really cool. So that was my experience at a small school, but some people would prefer a big school where there's some really cool sporting events, and I don't know, that's more fun. Like college football when you're at a really big school is really cool because our team kind of stunk while I was there, but I don't know, it's just totally different experiences, and some people prefer big or small, and if you go to a school that's a big school and you find out that you actually hate it, you can absolutely transfer. That's always an option. I just wanted to share my experience with you guys because I did have I should try to get this out while I'm filming. I just wanted to share my experience with you guys because I did have a really, really hard time adjusting to college my first semester freshman year, but like I said, I stuck it out and it got so much better. And by the time I was a senior, I did not want to leave. It was so sad graduating because I was like, it was just an amazing, amazing experience, and I had so much fun in college. But it was really, really difficult for me to adjust to, and I just want to encourage you guys who are freshmen this year and having a tough time to let you know that it does get better and it will get easier. And that's it, I guess. So yeah, college can be scary at first and different and a lot of changes, but it's also really, really awesome and fun. And you make really good friends there and get a really good education, and then hopefully it will take you to your career. I'm so, so, so happy that I went to college and that I got the experience that I did. And I'm really glad that I stuck it out at the school I went to because, like I said, I had some really, really amazing experiences there. So yeah, you guys will do awesome, and just enjoy your freshman year of college. So if you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments. I still obviously am going to be doing all of my Explain It videos, but I wanted something more relevant to you guys too, and just something that, just to give you guys some advice on something that I feel like I know from experience and something that I've experienced. I just want to give you guys my story and just to give you some more confidence and to let you know that it will be okay. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want me to do more videos like this, more advice videos, I guess. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That would be awesome. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.